Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back. Podcast episode 4, probably. Today we have our first guest. Do you care to introduce yourself?
Yo, I'm Perry, his older brother, unfortunately.
Today we're just going to discuss like general topics. We're going to go over like best horror movies because we're both fucking fat horror nerds, so we watch plenty of horrors. I think we used to watch them all the time, just like at home.
Yeah, I think it's dropping off a little bit at the minute. I think horror as of late is very, very hit and miss.
Oh yeah, massively. It's too commercial now. That's a problem.
It's weird because you get, like last year is a perfect example of when it was good. I mean, if you're classing Frankenstein, you're classing Sinners as horror films, which everybody is. Last year was a really good year for horror films, but then it comes to this year and it's just the same dross. It's like,
Silent Hill.
well, we knew it was going to be bad, but like, yeah, we knew it was going to be bad. But yeah, I think this year you had a Silent Hill film, which everyone knew was going to be bad. You had Scream, which, if you're a fan of the franchise, okay.
I haven't seen it.
It's alright.
I've heard it's a bit mid.
It's probably the worst one.
I feel like that's their own doing though, because like they fucking biffed off the main two actresses because the whole Free Palestine bullshit.
What actresses was that?
The Alyssa, I forgot her name. I don't know. And then Jenna Ortega.
Oh, okay.
She said like Free Palestine, and
course.
then I forgot what studio behind it. They were like, oh yeah, fuck you.
Well, this is the thing in the last Scream, in Scream 6. Neve Campbell obviously wasn't in it, the main actress, and then they brought her back for this one as Sydney, and it's like, it's not a good film really, but a lot of it is fan, propaganda, I guess.
It does seem like a fucking shit legacy sequel to be
one
honest.
of the worst thing about the film is them just like including AI in a way that you just don't really want.
They used AI?
They didn't use it, but like they used it as a plot. If that
Oh
makes sense.
yeah, I think I've seen it.
So they didn't use AI, but they used it as a plot in the storyline. Which this is what I mean. So. And then you got like Ready or Not coming out, and it's.
I'm not fussed though.
I
like the first one, but I didn't like it that much.
I've not seen the first one, but I don't know. It's weird at the minute. I mean, last year was so strong for horror films. Bring Her Back was phenomenal. I recently, literally last weekend, watched The Ugly Stepsister. If you've seen that, that's crazy.
I haven't seen that.
It's crazy for like, it's just telling Cinderella, but from like a real fucked up like different point of view. So yeah, horror at the minute is very, very hit and miss.
I would admit last year that there was some fucking overrated hits. Weapons was not good.
No, Weapons wasn't. Weapons was like, it looked good. The acting was good, but like, again, it's the same. It ends funny, and it's like,
Well, yeah, it was tonally all over the place. That was the problem.
yeah, it's like Bring Her Back. The story itself, it ends and you don't know whether to be like scared or like crying or what. It's like such an emotional film, and it's also really messed up. As with Weapons, it was like you didn't really know where it was gonna go, and then when it got to the final part, you're just like, really? That's how you're gonna end the film?
It was so fucking.
And then what doesn't help is, like I say, franchises. 28 Days Later is not helping. I don't think right now. I don't think.
Oh, the I didn't mind the most recent one, but 28 years later, the part one is awful.
The most recent one is better than the last one.
It's only
that came
better
out.
because Ralph Fiennes is the lead.
Yeah. And I also like the new character, the big guy.
Oh yeah, like the whole Ralph Fiennes part of that film is the best part, but I didn't like Jack O'Connell's part. It was kind of shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I think everybody's argument at the minute is like very much. I mean, I don't think his accent's that great.
Oh, he's just been cast in some. Oh, Quiet Place Part 3.
Oh, wow, they got another one of those coming out.
Yeah, it's Cillian Murphy and all that again, but they've casted Jack O'Connell.
Did you watch the last one? The like prequel.
Yeah, it was alright. It wasn't
So
great.
I didn't. I wasn't a huge fan of it.
They need to stop. I liked the second. The problem is with Quiet Place, they always end really badly.
Well, this is a big problem with horror sometimes, is that they turn it into a franchise and eventually it will get worse and worse than the last. I mean, you know, Sinister was amazing. Sinister 2 just wasn't needed.
Did you ever see what the fuck was the film called?
But when they turn these things into franchises, I remember, you were probably a little bit too young, but I remember when Paranormal Activity first came out, I was very old. To me at the time, that was shit scary, because it was like found footage, it's all like, you don't really see anything on screen, but it's all like poltergeisty, whatever, but it was shit scary when I was a kid. And then they just made more.
I will admit though, when you get to like the fifth one and it's like just a bunch of like cartel members with shotguns shooting witches, it's so hard. That feels so
But it's
funny.
just, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's almost, it becomes a bit of desperation towards the end. It's like, I mean, another one, Strangers. Again, when I was there when the first one came out, and it was phenomenal. And everything else after that is just dog shit. It's mental. I just don't understand why people do it.
It's because they can make them on such a low budget and get so much money back because people go and watch horror films.
Maybe. I mean, this is what I mean. Horror at the minute is like, you either get something really, really good or something really, really bad. I mean, there's a lot coming out this year that looks like it could be good.
Many horrors. I've seen that Obsession and that Undertone, but apparently that Undertone is pretty shit from what I've been hearing. A24 horror, by the way.
Again, Hereditary is probably, Hereditary's got to be on like. I mean, even Midsommar's got a horror film, really, and both of those films are going to be on people's like top lists. But this year you've got Hokum, which looks pretty good, with Adam Scott. That looks pretty cool.
Oh, I think I know what you're about.
There's the Mummy film coming out as well. I think it's Lee Cronenberg or something like that. That looks pretty cool. But yeah, it's not like it was last year where Sinners was made to be this big thing, and it was, it was amazing, which maybe it won too many Oscars in my opinion, but
no, I think it was alright. I think Weapons, the Amy Madigan shouldn't have won it. Sally Hawkins should have been in that category. She should have won it.
Yeah, I've had this conversation with multiple people. Sally Hawkins definitely got dogged a little bit there. I mean, I think the whole film Bring Her Back got dogged a little bit. I mean, a lot of films got dogged last year, that Begonia and whatever, but yeah.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Begonia
was barely nominated.
Yeah, I mean, I think Emma Stone was maybe up for the actress one, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, anyway, in terms of horror, it did really well last year, as with this year, it's not looking as good. I mean, is Terrifier 4 out this year?
I have no idea.
That's a franchise that's like...
that knows what it's doing.
Yeah. That does everything right. I mean, they're not amazing films. It's not something that I'm going to rush to go and see, but it does the same thing in every film, and it's like a bit gross.
It's also not made by a studio. It's like the guy that made Terrifier is making Terrifier.
Yeah. And yeah, I think that as a franchise is very good. But yeah, most horror films just they turn into these franchise. I mean, Texas Chainsaw. That is.
Oh, have you seen the Netflix one?
The Netflix one is so bad. I don't think I've ever seen a. That might possibly be like bottom of the barrel. That might be the worst horror film I've seen.
I love the bus scene where he like gets on the bus and they all pull up their phones. It's like, I'm gonna put this on Instagram, guys.
Yeah. It's man. And again, growing up, when I first saw the first Texas Chainsaw, I mean, it still holds up to this day.
The first Texas Chainsaw was crazy.
It's still shit scary to this day, and that's because it's all, like you say, it's low budget, it's all gross, and it looks horrible, and that's what I mean. But they bring out these new ones that come out on Netflix. They're all clean and polished, and yeah, they all have.
It's that Netflix look, isn't it?
Oh, it's just dross nowadays.
I'm on that. I'm trying to like find. For the podcast next time, I'm trying to me and someone called Freddie are trying to find the most horrifying film ever made, and I've been trying to find like the most fucked up films ever made.
There's a few. I mean,
I refuse to watch certain ones.
Yeah, Serbian films.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. But
Cannibal Holocaust is not great.
I watched Calvaire the other day. That film's fucking crazy.
There's one, Sodom. Is it called Sodom?
I think so.
That's meant to be fucked. It's the
Oh, this one.
yes, yeah.
Don't
or
watch this.
120 days.
Yeah,
or
don't watch
something, yeah. That's meant to be gross.
That has a Criterion collection.
Yeah, I know. Bill Hader mentions it, and have you seen the interview with Bill Hader? And he's like, "Watch this film," and then he had to like recently be like, "I was just joking. Don't watch this film."
I watched Come and See the other day. That film's fucked up, but it's like 10 out of 10. Best
and
war
See?
film. Come and
Oh
See.
yeah.
It's like the best war film ever made.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
I've
it.
heard that.
It's not like the problem is with like modern war films, especially like 1917. That film is fucking terrible. It just like appeals to like a majority audience where it's just like.
I don't think. Again, I don't think it's terrible, but everybody runs away with the whole "it's shot in one shot." You know,
It's not even that. It's just like it feels like with like modern war films they like romanticize the war, and I don't like that. As if Come and See was like, fuck, this is dark. Like you don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah, and that's what makes some of the classics so good. I mean, you know, Saving Private Ryan is a good war film.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess even Inglourious Bastards to an extent, even though it's Quentin Tarantino. But yeah, I think even that to an extent, you'd class it as a war film because it was during the war.
I think the perks of like Inglourious Bastards is that it's not on the front line of war, so it's not like you get the majority of it. It's like almost the backbone, which I kind of enjoy.
Yeah, which is I guess is similar to like The Pianist and films like that.
Fuck that film.
Focuses on.
I hate The Pianist.
You know what? I was reading about that director yesterday. Fucking Jesus Christ! I couldn't believe it.
Awful. You know, he won awards after it all came out.
He won. That's what I was reading. So I was catching up on the whole Oscar thing, and I was reading about Sean Penn and how he wasn't there to accept his award because he's in Ukraine. He's like an activist and stuff. And apparently, the last person to do it that, like, you know, you've had Heath Ledger obviously passed just before the ceremony and stuff, but the last one to actually not turn up was Roman Polanski, and that's because he was a fugitive and wasn't allowed in the country, which is just fucking wild. It is mental. And when I read up the reason why he was a fugitive, I was like, wow.
I hate the Academy, man. They're just so wrong.
Yeah.
Every forefront. Oh, what have you seen? What's your whole like thoughts on the Oscars and like who won? I don't think One Bite After Another deserved Best Picture.
See, personally, I do. I do think that my favourite film of last year was Bring Her Back, and then second it was One Bite After Another, and I do think Paul Thomas Anderson got it right with the cast, and I think that's why they won that award, because the cast is like perfect. Everyone in that role was perfect, and that's, I think, realistically what made the film. Like, I think if you didn't have Leo, you didn't have Sean Penn, you didn't have Benicio del Toro, it's just gonna suck. But because it's those three actors, I mean, Sean Penn's incredible in it.
I fucking hate Sean Penn though.
That's it. It's mental. I've spoken to a lot of people and they don't seem to like Sean Penn, and I'm trying to find a reason why people don't like him.
It's because of his history. That's the problem. He's a bit of a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, I was reading up on him yesterday, and I didn't realize he was so serious on like activism and stuff, which I thought was interesting. But yeah, I think One Battle After Another was fair, but certain things I think weren't. You know, no, Marty Supreme got nothing. Yeah, okay. Timothy Chalamet's come out and said that ballet and the whatever is shit. Whatever.
Hot take. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, I mean,
everyone's acting like he fucking killed someone.
But again, this all comes down to the Academy, doesn't it? That's the problem. I think if you had, I don't know, if you had an award ceremony that was purely based off like people's opinions, I think Marty Supreme definitely would have won more.
The another issue with Marty Supreme is that fucking Josh Safdie's a bit of a fucking weirdo, isn't he?
Oh really?
All that shit came out. Because the Safdie brothers like had a split.
Yeah, wow.
And then it came out that Josh Safdie was a bit of a fucking weirdo on the set of Good Time. Yeah.
Well, that's a shame.
So
see, this kind of thing bugs me, man. This kind of thing pisses me off because how good was Mike Supreme?
It's good.
Like, how good was that film? And again, it comes back to like how good is like not every Quentin Tarantino film, but most Quentin Tarantino films. How good are they? And then the guy's just an ass. The guy's just a complete dick. And it's like, it kind of ruins it for you. I mean, I was having this conversation with someone recently. Kevin Spacey is the biggest piece of shit in Hollywood, probably, bar Harvey Weinstein or whatever. But you can't, the films he's been in, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I struggle to watch like Baby Driver and that though.
Yeah, it's ruined.
That's really
it's
bad.
like completely ruined. And this guy's in Seven, The Usual Suspects. Like, that's fucked. And he's in Natural Beauty or whatever it's called. Like, I mean, he's a nonce in that. So the signs were there. But however, yeah, it's a shame sometimes because these kind of things do taint your view on things. Like, sometimes you're like, I can't watch this film because of who it is. But yeah, back on the Oscars, I think the one good thing about that is the fact that, you know, a few horror films had a shoe-in for awards and stuff. Even though Bring Her Back was robbed. Obviously, Weapons won.
I think the only one that didn't really deserve it in my eyes was Weapons. And that's nothing against Amy Madigan, but Weapons was not that good. Sinners, I think, deserved what it got. Like, Michael B. Jordan winning, fair. I think it was either between Timmy or him anyway.
Yeah.
But
I think it would have been Timmy, though.
Because he played different roles and two different roles, I think he was going to win that either way because it was two different characters.
I truly think that if Timothée Chalamet didn't come out and say what he did beforehand, I think he would have won it, honestly.
And then
I think the best thing about Weapons was the actress that won the award. Is it Amy Madison?
Amy Madigan.
Amy Madigan. She carried the film, really. She's what?
You reckon?
Yeah, I think without her in that film, I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as good as I thought it would be. And I still didn't think it was amazing. I still didn't think it was where people thought it was. Like, some people, like... some people already were giving, like, 10 out of 10s and stuff for it. And it's like, to me, that was just crazy because I think the problem is that Bring Her Back came out first. And Bring Her Back was like...
Did it? I thought it came out after.
It was one of the other. No, it was. No, I think.
Because no, Bring Her Back came out first in America, but we had it later. I think we had it August, and then
maybe I saw
like
Bring
July.
Her Back before Weapons.
Yeah,
I definitely watched Bring Her Back first, and then I went to go see Weapons, and I was just like, what's your take on him doing a Resident Evil game? Film.
I don't know because what I've been hearing about it, I'm like,
Well, if you're gonna, I mean, those Resident Evil films are fucking terrible.
My issue with it is that what I've been hearing is that like he has creative control, and it's not gonna be like
canon.
Not canon, but not like in that universe of like Leon and that. It's gonna be like a whole different thing.
Which might not necessarily be a bad thing.
Yeah, I 100% agree because I think Fallout benefits from that like massively. Like when it comes to video game adaptations, I think it works best when it's not an adaptation of the actual material.
Yeah, because you'll pick things out and be like, I mean, the Silent Hill film recently was a perfect example. Everything was wrong. Everything was not true to the game. Everything was completely wrong.
The problem is when you adapt like a video game, it's your version of what you saw or what you played. It's like you're going to put that onto screen. As if when you do Fallout, they've just gone, oh yeah, let's just make a Fallout TV show in the same universe. And we'll just do a whole...
Yeah.
I kind of prefer that. I think it benefits way more.
I think that's why people picked apart that second season of Last of Us as well. It's like...
Well, because they appealed to the people that hated the second game. Yeah. That's what they did, and then they fucked it over. Yeah. The problem is, Last of Us got too big for when the second game came out, and then when everyone played the second game, it was way more controversial. That was the problem. I don't think that game's bad at all.
No, I don't think the game's bad. I think the show, the second season, is bad.
Because they're trying to appeal to the people that hated the game.
Why though? Why would
I know that I hate that.
It's baffling, isn't it?
You just gotta fucking... But he's not on it anymore. Neil Druckmann left at season 3, so I wonder if that's the reason why. Because he was like, oh, appeal to this audience.
Yeah.
So they just fucked it.
Yeah, I think it's. How do you think that God of War one's gonna be?
I don't know. I'm worried, but if they do it right, they do it right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a weird game to try and turn into a. Is it a TV show or a film?
TV show.
Yeah, I think it's weird.
I think they need to. If you're gonna do a video game adaptation now, you just gotta follow what Fallout's doing. It's gotta be like an RPG.
Yeah, yeah, because it's so much more of a bigger universe. I feel if you're doing God of War, you kind of got to follow the story.
Yeah.
Or if you're doing anything else, you kind of got to follow the story. You could be quite clever. I mean, back on the Resident Evil thing, you could be quite clever. He could be quite clever and do just the universe.
I think he
don't
will.
know how that would go because obviously the way the games play.
Have you seen the last Resi film, that Welcome to Raccoon City?
That's the one on Netflix, right?
It's
No. I can't bring myself to do it.
it's so.
I cannot bring myself to do it. I mean, the only reason I went to watch the new Silent Hill film was because
He made the first one.
he made the first
Yeah.
one. And the first one, if you're...
Well, yeah, that's not really attached to the game.
No,
is it?
if you take it as it is, it's actually an okay film. It's actually a pretty decent film. It's like a 3 out of 5. Like, it's not terrible. But this one was like a 1. And that's because he's trying to follow the second game. I mean, even Revelations, it was nowhere near as bad as the last Silent Hill film that came out. It wasn't great, but it was nowhere near as bad as the latest one.
They've
Yeah.
just fucked it. Stop doing video game adaptations. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking-
just leave it alone.
Yeah.
But I mean, that still goes on to the topic of horror and stuff, because when it comes to the video game adaptations, the horror ones are never good.
They just play the game.
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, the Doom one was honestly terrible.
The Doom films.
The Doom one
You know they
was-
made a second Doom film.
Really?
You know it's like Doom Retribution or some shit, and it's awful.
I've seen. So the first one one with Rock,
Yeah,
Rock, and is it Carl Urban?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made a second one that's like completely unknown and was like put onto like a fucking free streaming service.
There's got to be some other ones out there, but when it comes to making horror game adaptations, they're just never good. I mean, the Resi ones are so bizarre because the games are quite the games are survival horrors. Up until a certain point, you get to like 5, 6, they turn a little bit more into action and get a little bit more goofy and stupid. But the first sort of 4 are pretty scary and they're survival horror games. But the fucking film comes out and it's just a pure action film. It's just not. There's nothing scary about it. It's just a bunch of dudes and girls just beating ass on zombies, and that's it.
I forgot how bad them films are.
It's just.
I can't believe there's that many. There's like 7 of them.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
can't
It is honestly
It's
fucked
that
up.
many.
Honestly.
Fuck
But yeah, yeah. I just think hopefully they don't make any more fucking.
Well, there was rumours for ages that Amazon were doing a Bloodborne TV show, but I think that's canned.
Yeah,
and then you've got fucking
Alderman, right?
yeah. Wow, who's the director again though?
Oh, the guy from Ex Machina.
Yeah.
And 28 Days Later.
Alex Garland.
That's it, Alex Garland.
What the fuck?
Bizarre. So bizarre. It could either go one or two ways. It can either be really fucking bad or really good.
I just don't see it. I don't see it working.
The thing is, Alex Garland's so hit and miss. Well, it's not even that he's hit and miss.
I think Garland's better as a writer than a director.
Yeah.
He's done like 3 really solid director debuts, but on like directed films, sorry, and then fucking some stinkers.
What's he actually written and directed? He did 28 Days Later, or did someone else?
He did 28 Days Later.
Did he write and direct?
No, he wrote that. What he wrote and directed was like Annihilation,
Annihilation's incredible.
Men. I don't like Men.
No, it's crap. Garbage.
Ex
Ex Machina?
Machina. He
Is
wrote
that
direct-
written
yeah.
and directed? See, Annihilation and Ex Machina alone are like crazy films.
And he did Warfare. I think that was his most recent. Oh, Civil War. I actually like Civil War. I don't
Did he
think
do
it's that bad.
Warfare as well? He
Yeah.
did, didn't he? Yeah, how interesting is that? He did like horror films. It's like one year after another or in the same year or something.
Wait, he did Civil War and like Warfare, like almost.
Like instantly,
Yeah.
isn't it?
He must have had them He must have
He must have been a
love
busy
war
guy,
films.
because in the past 2 years, he's had those 2 films and 28 Days Later, right?
Yeah, he's wrote them all.
Did he have any involvement in the latest 28 Days?
Yeah, he's wrote the trilogy.
That's fucking. He must have been a busy guy.
I wonder if the last one's gonna be any good.
What did you think?
Spoilers. What do you think of the end?
I was literally just about to ask you the same thing. See, this for me, I was there when 28 Days Later came out, and it was shit scary when I was a kid. And I was talking to someone recently who's only just recently watched it, and they think it's garbage. And they're not far off my age, mind. They're only a couple of years younger than me, and they thought it was kind of shit. And I thought that was interesting, because I was like, for me, it still holds up. I went to go see it just before the new one came out. It still holds up. So I think because of that, the ending to the latest one was good.
Fair.
I wouldn't say it was amazing. I wouldn't say it was like how I wanted it to end, but I thought it was good. I thought it was a good way to end it. It was a better way to end it than the last film, because the way
Power
they
Rangers.
ended the last film was fucking.
It could be the worst ending to a horror film ever.
Do you know what? A lot of people. I've had a lot of discussions with people about it, and they seem to think, yeah, but it's of the time, and you know,
Nah, no.
And it's like, yeah, but
Oh, it was hinting at throughout the whole film. No, it's still shit.
it still doesn't. It still doesn't.
Fucking Jimmy Savile Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Yeah. So yeah, I think the ending to the new one was a lot better. What did you think?
Yeah, I felt like the ending should have went on a little bit longer. Because I think I would have liked to hear the song over him killing the zombies.
That's an interesting take.
Because I think they just like, he sees them and then they cut it. I think seeing him with that song in the background, him killing zombies with that song in the background, nostalgia.
Yeah,
instantly.
and that's why the one before the 28 Days Later, the first one, the 28 years later, the first one that came out, the bit leading up to the end was really good, because it was just the kid going about on his own. He was struggling with the song playing in the background, so it almost made it like that dark and gritty feel like the first one had. And then he gets cornered, and then bang, it's Jimmy Savile Power Rangers. It's like you're here, and then you're there. It's like it was such a shame. But it's so interesting to try and think where they're gonna go with the next film, because now they've brought him into it. It's like, how far is this story gonna go? Like, how are you actually gonna?
Oh yeah, that's actually kind of interesting.
But
Jack
how-
O'Connell's character's not in it.
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly. So he's gone. So how are you going to end it? How are you going to... I mean, I'm guessing this is going to be it for the franchise.
It's
I
gotta
mean,
be
I
fucking-
hope it's it for the franchise, because it's like, you already brought it back doing 28 years later, and it's not quite worked out. So they probably should make this the last one. So it's interesting to see how they're going to actually end the whole franchise.
They're gonna bring back the worst character from the first one, isn't it? Fucking Aaron Taylor Johnson. It would be like
Is he still alive?
It would be like that group going to find Thingy in it, and I guess
Spud.
that's what
Is it Spud? No, Spike.
Spike.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to. It'll be interesting to see where they take this next film and how they end, because, like I say, they should end the franchise. I mean, it's fucking. There's no doubt they'll probably end up bringing out another fucking film, but this brings me back to what I was saying at the start. Is could you have just ended the? Could you have just had 28 Days Later?
Oh, 100%.
This is the thing. So it's like you could just have that film and everybody. I mean, this is why Talk to Me and Bring Her Back is so good, because they are its own thing,
Well,
and because there's no second film, because there is a second film.
there's
all
a
right,
second
isn't there?
film Talk to Me coming up. But I think Bring Her Back will just
As
be...
I was saying that,
I think
actually, as a Talk to Me.
I think Bring Her Back will just be that, and then they'll do Talk to Me 2, and then they'll do whatever after. I think they've got like a hardcore wrestling documentary coming out soon. I think that's
Interesting.
the next
Interesting. Yeah, because they're big, like
wrestling guys.
from like YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Very interesting.
So.
But yeah, it's weird as well, because think about some of these franchises and think about how long they actually go on for. I mean, Halloween's still going. And that started in the 80s, maybe even the 70s. I'm not too sure when the first one came out.
The
But
problem
again,
is-
your conversation earlier about Texas Chainsaw, that was a 70s film. That franchise is still going.
A lot of the when they bring back a legacy sequel or something like that, they go, "Oh yeah, we're gonna bring it back and make a trilogy out of it." No, just if you're
you
gonna
know
bring it back,
what's-
at least do one. You don't need to do
There's
three.
some that have done really, really well, and
I like Halloween 2018. I think that's a solid film, but then they did end kills and ends. And
which one's 2018?
2018 is the one.
Trying to think.
Then they bring him back fully. But the best scene in that film is when he goes into the bathroom and he drops the teeth in front of the bathroom.
Is this the one that puts Jamie Lee Curtis back into the franchise?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But I thought personally the ones that Rob Zombie did before then were really good.
Oh, fucking. I think.
And I don't know whether that's because, again, they sort of came out when I was a teenager. I don't know whether it was like, you know, you watched horror films.
I remember we watched them fucking ages ago. We used to watch. We watched quite a few. We watched Poughkeepsie Tapes. That was shit.
That was awful.
We watched Hereditary.
See, Hereditary, it's
First time I watched Hereditary.
standalone and it's goated.
I remember.
Midsummer, standalone, goated.
I remember when we watched Hereditary and we were like, and then that scene happens and we were like,
Yeah.
just fucking
Fuck.
dead clear.
But some of the film, I mean, we watched one last time you stayed over at my house. Was it The Descent?
Oh, that film's
That
so
film's
fucking good.
That film's real good.
It's so underrated.
And I'm pretty sure it's just a standalone, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, just if it's good, let it be good.
The US got fucked over with that film. You got the worst ending. UK got the better
There
ending.
was two endings, wasn't there? But yeah, why turn all these horror films into franchises? And I think that's what ruins some of them sometimes.
I couldn't recommend. The Descent is just like, if you have a fear of cave diving, it's like the worst thing you'll ever watch in life.
But again, there's some real good standalones. As Above, So Below was good.
I haven't seen that.
The Fourth Kind's really good.
I need to hop on the.
The Fourth Kind fucks me up, and that's purely because, you know, the only way I can explain why it fucks me up so much is that I think it's somewhat believable.
Oh, is it
It's
one of them
so-
like mockumentaries? Huh?
It is,
Like-
but when I was a kid, that came out, it was a mockumentary. I was like, oh my god, we're fucking screwed. We're all gonna die. But it's not so much that, it's more like that's something that could actually happen. Like, there's gotta be aliens out there. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, and it's like when you've got all these demons and fucking ghosts and, like you said, cave dwellers that are like eating people or whatever, like, I think the Fourth Kind is so much more scary because I'm watching. I'm like, this could happen.
I'm trying to think of a recent horror film that I've like watched and been like, oh shit. I can't
Or you
think of
watch
one.
like these serial killer ones. I mean, American Psycho is a classic. It's like guy goes mad, kills a lot of people. It's like all in his head.
I
But
haven't really watched a serial killer. Oh, fucking I Saw the Devil. That film is fucking terrifying.
which one was that one?
I think it's the Korean one. But it's got the guy from No Other Choice in it, the lead.
I don't think I've seen
What?
that one.
That's a fucking crazy
I've
film.
heard of it. I don't think I've seen it. But Late Night with the Devil is pretty good.
Underrated. It's a shame they used AI in that film.
When you
'cause that-
said Speak with the Devil or whatever, I thought about that.
the problem is with a Late Night with the Devil. My issue is that it's shot. It's not shot. If it was shot like it was a 70s actual TV show, I think it would have been 10 times more scarier. And if they didn't use AI,
Yeah.
because I think some of the build up in that film's so good.
Well, I think using AI is a bit fucking.
They use it for some dumb reason as well.
It's like the posters or something.
It's like the
that.
transitions and shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the
It's
point?
just
in it?
dross.
Yeah.
I think you know what, thinking about it, I think you're right. I think if they did just have it as a pure 70s TV vibe, I think it would have
Because
actually
when
been
they,
scarier.
because they're like, oh, this is some like behind the scenes footage of the show. They shoot it in like a 4K camera. I'm like, this is not. If you shot it as like a
Yeah.
really shitty camera, it would be 10 times more believable.
I weirdly like the contrast between the two though.
Fair.
I think, yeah, but you know what? You say that now, and you kind of put me off it a little bit.
But he's
You're
fucking,
saying that now, and I'm like, fucking hell, yeah, it should have actually been just a 70s TV show.
But he's that David Dash. Well, I don't know his last name, but he's so underrated. It's insane.
Yeah.
He
I
needs
was
to be
trying to
more
think
shit.
when I was watching it what other films I'd seen him in. The only
He's
one
in
I could
everything.
think of was Batman,
He's in Dune.
the latest one.
Yeah,
Oh well.
he's in like everything, but he's just like he's one of them actors where it's like you've seen him before, but you don't know his name.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think of the new Dune coming out?
Oh my god, that trailer!
Yeah. Dune's crazy.
That
man. Like,
trailer.
Dune is.
I love it how like he lost the Oscar. He's like, fuck this, I'll drop this trailer. It's like the hardest shit ever.
Yeah, it's crazy. Thinking of horror films, you watch The Bride?
No, don't want to.
Oh my god, that was the biggest load of bullshit I've ever watched in my life.
I know someone who actually likes that film.
That surprises me.
He liked the film and was like, "Oh, you're all wrong. You're all wrong."
I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to explain it, and it's such a shame as well because Jessie Buckley was phenomenal in Hamnet, and she's in this, and it's just such a fucking terrible film. Christian Bale's still good in it, mind, but it's god.
Oh
it's
yeah,
bad.
the hate is so fucking forced. I seemed like I was either on two sides of the fence when I saw the trailer. It was either going to be like good or it was going to be really fucking annoying.
I think you should watch it just to see what side of the fence you're on.
Fair.
It's so like there's some parts you watch it. Frankenstein's just come out. If you'd gone sort of along that path,
It was more gothic and stuff.
Yeah.
It seems like it was going to go like, as people have been saying, it's Joker 2. That's what it seems like people are saying.
Yes, it is very much that. Apart from it being a musical, it is very much like Joker 2. And it's like, honestly, you just watch it.
I fucking hate Joker 2.
Yeah.
Fuck that film.
See, I think the worst thing for me was when it came to watching Joker 2 was everybody had watched it before me. And everybody was saying how bad it was. And I went in and watched it. I was like, it wasn't that bad.
I fucking hated
But
it.
I love the first one so much that I was like, yeah, it's not great. But it wasn't as bad as people were making it out to be. But this, The Bride, is really bad.
I'm trying to go through my list of like what most terrifying horror. Oh, I watched The House That Jack Built quite recently. I know you lended me that.
Yeah. That's...
I didn't like it. I thought it was like okay.
Again, it's something that could happen, man.
Yeah, but
Just
I
a
don't know.
fucking nutcase going around killing fucking...
It's just the way they like, I don't know, like explain it, but it's like they over explain it.
I low-key liked the fact that it's like... I liked the ending quite a lot because that ending, spoilers, it's all like him going to hell and all that kind of shit. I really liked the ending, but I thought it was good. I thought it was like quite a gritty.
I just don't like how it was like every fucking 10 minutes it was like murder is art and I love art, and it was like shut up.
Yeah, I've watched a few recently. I watched Scanners. If you're into your like cheesy 80s
I haven't seen Scanners. That's
It's very good. I actually thought it was
David
pretty good.
Cronenberg in it.
Yeah, and if you're a fan of any of the other Cronenberg stuff, like The Fly and Videodrome, and
I
stuff,
got a super hot take.
go on.
I fucking hate Videodrome.
That is a hot take.
I watched that film and was like, this is fucking terrible.
That is a hot take.
And I like Cronenberg.
I think you'd like Scanners. I think you would like Scanners.
Hopefully.
But you have to... these films, it's hard for us because I feel like if you were there at the time the film came out, you'd be like, holy shit, this is the weirdest, scariest, freakiest, grossest thing I've ever seen in my life. But now it's like...
I kind of prefer Cronenberg when he does his gangster films. Low-key. I like History of Violence.
I've never seen it.
And I do really want to watch Eastern
Never
Promises.
Never seen it. I've heard Eastern Promises is really good as well. I've never seen that either.
You should watch History of Violence. That film's good. You know it's a comic book.
Really?
Yeah.
I watched Jacob's Ladder recently, if you've seen that.
Is that the unofficial Silent Hill film?
You could see...
Because I've heard like Silent Hill got like inspiration from that film and like.
Well, Jacob's Ladder came out in 1990. The games obviously would have came out after that.
It's like 7 years after or something.
Yeah, you could see Silent Hill wearing a lot of that on its sleeve.
Fair.
However, when I watched it in a room. Everybody from Killing Me Softly was in the room, and they were all just being fucking freaks. And it was hard to watch, but yeah, you could see where some of the ideas from Silent Hill sort of come from. It was pretty
I do really want to watch Jacob's Ladder. I feel like I'd love it.
I feel like if I watched it in a room on my own, I probably would have enjoyed it more, but because I watched it with a load of people, it was a bit loud and annoying.
I'm trying to see, like, I haven't watched any. I watched Cure, but I don't. You might class that as a horror. It is kind of terrifying, but that was really, really good. But like, the actual ones you would call horrors that I've been watching recently have all been rated kind of low.
I watched Creep 2 recently.
I like the first one. I'm not huge in the second one.
Yeah.
The only reason I like them films is because of him.
Yeah, he's weird, but I don't know whether it's a little bit forced in the second one.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because I think the first one you don't know who he is. You've
The,
never seen him before.
the best part about him is that it doesn't go the lengths. Like, it doesn't go to the lengths that it probably should. But I think I like that. Like, he's more weird than he is, like, psychotic.
Yeah, so it's more like he's a freak throughout the entire film.
Yeah.
And then there's the ending, and then that's it.
Yeah.
As opposed to being like
Nuts to
a
bust.
freak,
Yeah.
and then they're going around his house and finding dead bodies in his basement or whatever. Yeah, I guess kind of get what you mean. I watched Sandhope as well, if you've seen that.
I don't care.
Sam Raimi, typical Sam Raimi, really. Bit outlandish, bit crazy.
I
It
got-
was okay.
I got a crazy take for you.
Go on.
Bone Tomahawk. Kind of shit.
Bro, that film's dope.
It's not.
That film's so good. That's crazy.
The only thing
That death scene is one of the worst I think I've ever seen.
The only thing that I really kind of liked about that film is the action, because it's so like not Hollywood and not like over the top. It's so just like it just happens and you're like, oh shit, what the fuck. But I think like
It was great.
the whole they walk for about an hour and then they hit it and it's like this is so dead, and then when they hit it it's just like this
That
might be
death
low key
scene-
offensive.
That death scene fucking scares the crap out of me still to this day.
For
It's fucked. You gotta admit that it's fucked.
oh yeah, it's fucked.
That scene's fucked.
I think I'm kind of like desensitized to it though,
A
because I
good-
saw it
good-
so much growing
Good
up.
films from like those sort of times, that are based on those sort of times. I think it also has Kurt Russell in it. Is Tombstone. That's a very good like film from that sort of time. Because I think Western films they can be very hit and miss.
Oh, 100%.
But yeah,
Especially modern Western film.
Tombstone's very good. Val Kilmer, and it's probably one of the best films I've seen Val Kilmer in, to be honest.
You ever seen Pulse?
No, not some.
Fuck me, that film is terrifying. So if you watch Cure's like more of a serial killer vibe, and it's kind of like psychological. But Pulse does this like, it's like supernatural, but it's like
Cure is on my list.
so eerie. It's insane.
Is Pulse the same director?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Oh, they're both on my list.
my only issue with Pulse is that it might go on for too long, and I think the ending gets a bit too ambitious. But the way some of the scenes is fucking terrifying.
Maybe these I need to add. Maybe these I need to get on and sort of watch ASAP because I've not seen any of them. They've been on my list. They've probably knowing me. They've probably been on my list for ages as well. 'Cause my list is outrageous. Black Phone 2 again, ruining the franchise.
Oh yeah, Weapons did come out after Bring It Back.
Yeah, I thought so. Good Boy sucked.
Oh yeah, is that the dog one? Who cares?
Yeah, I don't know. I love dogs, but yeah, who does care really?
I'm not surprised. A lot of like horror movies, just like the fucking monkey one. I forgot what the fuck it was called. Oh, Primal.
The one that came out
Yeah, who
recently.
cares?
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
They just look really shit. And
Something about that film makes me want to watch it though, because I think it looks quite intense.
Maybe.
It looks quite.
I've heard there is like a really like in like the first 10 seconds there's like a fucking crazy kill.
Yeah, I feel like it's really going to be like quite a tense, like edge of your seat kind of film. Some good films last year. I mean,
Until Dawn.
oh god, I forgot that. That was last year.
That's a
wasn't
crazy that Odessa Zion's in it.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, of
Isn't it?
course. That's one of the first films I'd seen her in because I remember watching Marty Supreme and being like, I've seen her before. Where have I seen her before? And then we realised it was Until Dawn.
That film's so bad.
Together also came out last year.
I actually didn't mind it. Like it's kind of shit, but I think them two on screen is like really fun to watch.
I guess they're married in real life, aren't they?
Yeah.
Or together in real life.
And that bathroom scene is fucking hilarious.
Oh, in the school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, not much. I mean, I watched The Crow recently.
The OG.
Yeah.
Oh, so fucking good.
I've not seen the new one. I
Don't
want
even
to
bother.
watch the new one. Have you seen it?
No, I don't even want to.
That's crazy you've not seen it because I feel like you're such a fan of the first one. You would have just watched it anyway.
No. I'm such a fan of the first one that I think the remake is just a fucking...
Because that's the problem with the Silent Hill film that came out recently. It's like I'm such a fan of the game that it was like I'll go watch it, at least hoping that there'll be something in it. I mean, I've given it 1 star. I think I even gave it half a star, and that might purely just be for the Pyramid Head. And even though the Pyramid Head's plotline was bullshit and it wasn't even true to the game, it was just cool to see him on the screen, I suppose.
Oh,
Antichrist.
God. That film was so bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
Silent Hill, man.
Have you seen Antichrist?
No. I do
fucked.
want to dive more into Lars von Trier's horrors.
Antichrist is it's a
Ooh,
tough watch.
I've got a super interesting question. What's the scariest non-horror film you've ever seen?
Scariest non. What would yours be? Scariest non-horror film.
Dancer in the Dark.
I'm not seeing it.
That's Lars von Trier. That's pretty fucking scary.
I feel like there's some films out there which is like in context, you'd like a war film.
Yeah, I guess.
Like I'm guessing.
Or like something that's like almost too real that you're like, fuck, this is terrifying.
Possessor was pretty scary, but that's probably a horror film, I'd say.
I feel like it's mixed.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's a straight horror.
I feel like that's more of a psychological horror film, but that's pretty fucking.
Oh, Possessor's so fucking
Yeah, that film was unreal. I remember just watching that on a whim.
Same.
I
I know, you suggested it.
I sat there at the end of the film and my jaw was on the floor. I was like, oh my
I
god.
remember watching that last scene and be like, oh!
I feel like
The
I'd
fucking
watched
plot
like
twists are crazy.
yeah, I feel like I'd watched like so many films up until that point that were just like boring or like just 3 out of 5s, and then it got to that and I was like, holy shit, this is like insane. But yeah, I can't think of a film that's scary without it being a horror film. I'm trying to think. I mean, zombie films, they're horror films, I guess. I mean, what's your take on Sinners? Because I know it's a horror film, but it doesn't feel like a horror film.
I think because I never gave that film a 5, I always gave it 4.5. And I think I found out the reason why is because I think from like the first hour to the second hour, I think there's the transition between like the gangster side of it into like the horror side of it. I think it's just too like it happens too like it doesn't happen naturally in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
1 minute you're like, oh, smoking stack is sick, and then vampire.
Yeah.
And I think that's the reason why I never gave it a 5. But I don't think the horror element is like this, like it's not terrifying at all.
I think yeah, it wasn't scary. It felt like, I mean, it obviously is, but Lost Boys, I don't really count it as a horror film.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
fair.
a cult classic, I guess.
Yeah.
And I'd feel like Sinners is along the same line.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because it's like vampires, maybe.
I think
Perhaps it could just be that.
I do like the vampire element in Sinners though. I think it does work, but I don't know. It gets messy.
I think going back on your what's scary without it being a horror film, I think a lot of films that sort of scare me are the ones that involve like something that really could happen. I mean, I watched a few recently, like the Elephant Man, for example. It doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't like. It's quite scary to because that's what society could be like.
I think a lot of Lynch's stuff is like unintentionally scary.
Yeah. We Live in Time, even though it's like a romanticized film, the ending is pretty sad, and it's like something that could happen, which makes it pretty scary.
I like we were talking about Ghost Story yesterday.
Oh yeah. Again, this is what I mean.
Fucking hate that film.
Oh man.
But I get why people like it.
Yeah, that film's so good.
I just found it fucking boring.
I get why people don't like it and find it boring. I think, but when you take it as what it is, I think it's actually really really sad.
Fair.
Again, yeah, that's a good one. Manchester by the Sea. Speaking of, thinking of Casey Affleck.
I don't think Dancer in the Dark has got me like most terrifying.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. I really, really want to watch it as well. I think some of the Yorgos Lanthimos stuff, the earlier stuff, is quite scary.
I need to watch the movies early. I think the furthest I've gone back so far is The Favourite. The Favourite's so good.
That's the one I haven't seen. That one. That's the like Victorian time.
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
right? Yeah, that's the one I haven't seen. I recently bought Dogtooth, so I gotta watch that. I've seen The Lobster. That's pretty good.
I do want to watch The Lobster.
Again, the context of that's quite scary. Killing of a Sacred Deer. Then you get films like, I don't know if you've seen Room, like
The one with Brie Larson.
you know
That film's kind of
that happens. I mean, there was a story in the news in the UK recently of someone being sort of kept as a slave in the basement and stuff. Those kind of things are quite scary.
I can't fucking think.
But thinking of a film that's scary, it's got to be that, isn't it? It's got to be something that's so real that
Oh, 100%.
that you're almost scared to think about it. Like psychologically, it gets in your head a little
Well,
bit.
shit like a lot of Bong Joon-ho's films. Parasite's kind of scary.
Yeah, and you take it as context, yeah, for sure. I mean, The Wailing. Oh man, think
That
of the Korean film. Fuck me, that film's good.
Bro, they know how to make horror films.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Korea has some dope films, man. I mean, the Vengeance trilogy is great. No Other Choice is good. That came out recently. Squid Game's good as a show.
I saw TV Girl. I know some people would class that as a horror, but like, it is a horror. But
I don't think I understood that film properly.
it's definitely not for like mainstream audiences. It's like it's for it's like the director's story, and it's like a thing of like you were so uncomfortable in your own body, but you ran out of time to change.
What makes it a horror?
It's like that fear. It's like you're gonna live your whole life in a body that you don't like.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's
And like the scream that he gives out at the end. Fuck me, that shit had me terrified.
Lars and the Real Girl. That's pretty scary. People falling in love with dolls. Those are some freaks. Those are some freaks. What did you think of Lake Mungo? You ever seen that?
Yeah, it's not great.
The film's so bad.
It's not great.
So bad.
It's not great.
But it's like has such a huge cult following. It's so bad.
A lot of these found footage fucking horror films have a lot of fucking cult following, to be fair.
Do you think most found footage they just want to be the Blair Witch?
100%.
It's a shame.
It only. I don't know. I think because after Blair Witch, a lot of films did it, and it became sort of a gimmick. But like, people just use that as like the horror element, and then don't write anything good.
Yeah, but like I said, going back on what I was saying earlier, when I was younger and the Paranormal Activity had first come out, that film was so fucking scary. Like, it was terrifying. And I feel like I watched Blair Witch, obviously, later in life, and I thought it was scary, but I didn't think it was that scary, and I feel like that's why.
Yeah, 100%.
Because horror, in terms of found footage, was so much further along by that point. I mean, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, no one hate on me for it, but I think Wreck is better.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's fucking...
It's a zombie film, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's so, like... It's fucking
I
terrifying.
think somewhere I gave... I think Creep is someone's favourite found footage film. That is a good found footage film.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it, like... I genuinely think Wreck is probably the best found footage film. What did you think of Barbarian? Going back on weapons.
The problem is, right, Zach Cregger, crazy good hooks for films. There are fucking 17 kids gone missing at 3 a.m. shit. genius. That will instantly hook someone. Barbarian, the fucking crazy Airbnb basement. What the fuck is in it? But then when it gets to the second half of both of them films, he just like loses
it's like
it.
a really stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of weapons, the ending was obviously so like funny, if you will, and Barbarian was kind of the same. But there was a really, really dark part of Barbarian, which was the whole context of the woman being in the basement.
Oh yeah, but I don't know
Which
because
weapons didn't really have anything like that. Weapons just had some crazy witch that's making the kids go missing.
crazy found footage film.
Oh, Chronicle.
Chronicles fucking goated.
Bro, that film's so good. What's the actual rating for that? I bet it's not very
3.5.
good. That's not terrible. That isn't terrible. That film's crazy. Way a bit underrated, that one.
Yeah, there's just like some slop on this.
There's going to be loads of slap.
It's fucking awful. I can't find much else, to be honest.
But yeah, what's your top 5 horror films, you think? just.
I mean, Bring Her Back's
splatter
definitely on
them
there.
out.
I love the Raka Raka twins, so Bring Her Back is definitely on there. Hereditary, I think that's just an obvious one.
Yep.
I'm trying to think more niche.
Honestly, people might hate me for it. People might not agree with my opinion, but Sinister's probably in my top 5.
Sinners.
Sinister.
Oh, Sinister. Yeah, but that is like a goated film. Like Ethan
Those
Hawke.
tapes are fucking shit scary, man.
Ethan Hawke kills it in that fucking film.
He does, and I think it's something about like the found footage parts. You know, like the recordings of the killings. The soundtracks over them are so scary and so. It reminds me of Silent Hill, where the soundtracks are all like fucked and weird and gross, and that's what those clips are like. So yeah, I think Sinister would definitely be in my top 5. Sinister.
Lost Highway.
Okay, I've not seen it.
It's not like your generic horror, but it just has like some elements in there that
It's a Lynch horror.
fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I think Sinister, Hereditary, Bring Her Back are definitely up there, which is crazy because Bring Her Back came out last year, but yeah, it's got all of its flowers, man. The film was insane.
Reanimator.
Reanimator's good.
Reanimator's fucking goated.
Reanimator is good.
I watched that shit on a whim and I was like, this is so fucking cheesy, but so good.
If Possessor falls as a
I would say so.
horror, I think I'd put that in there. I thought that's one of the best ones I've seen. And there's things like The Thing.
Oh my. The Thing is so fucking good.
There's The Thing.
So I've been.
OG Texas
Some people
Chainsaw,
hate on that film and I don't get it.
OG Halloween. OG Exorcist.
I think The Thing has like top 10 endings to a film.
Yeah, that film's goated.
I love that ending. It just leaves it all up in the air, but in like the best way possible.
Yeah, it's quite hard to give a top 5 really because I mean even Alien, scary as fuck when I was a kid. That was.
Yeah, I think The Thing might be up there. First time I watched The Thing, I watched it in a planetarium.
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, The Thing is goated.
Carrie's alright.
The OG.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
They're making another one. I think a TV show.
The OG Exorcist, though, like I was saying earlier, that's
A lot of people don't like that film, which is kind of.
that film's crazy, but no good anymore because they made it into a fucking.
They're also doing another remake of that. And like after like 4 other remakes.
Didn't one come out like a year ago? Yeah. See what I mean? Just give it a rest.
I saw the TV though. I love that film. I'll die by that film.
I just didn't understand the horror aspect of it. Didn't think it was a bad film. I just didn't understand.
Mandy used to be my goat.
Oh, Mandy's good, man. But I prefer a horror film that scares me as opposed to a horror film that's just fucked up and gross. Which
Fair.
Mandy is a little bit like gruesome and what have you, but I think I prefer a film that's gonna scare me rather than gross me out.
Damn, I'm trying to find like something that's fucked.
Do you think Talk to Me 2 is gonna be good?
I'd like to think they've got something in the bag and they're not just doing a sequel to do a sequel.
Yeah.
But we'll find out.
How much of it is the studio just being like, yo?
It probably is just A24 being like, yeah, we'll do another one.
Is Bring It Back A24?
I don't actually, maybe, but I don't actually know.
I was going through the list of A24 films the other day. Shit's fucked.
They've fallen off so bad.
I don't know. It's weird because then you look at it and you think, oh my god, that can't. I mean, Mighty Supreme.
Yeah, but they put out some pretty shit films.
They do put out dross. Just looking at that, there's Past Lives, Pearl, Everything Everywhere All at Once,
Pearl's good.
Uncut Gems.
But like the Materialist, Heretic, and like, what the fuck?
Heretic, okay. Iron Claw, dope. The Whale, dope.
Baby Girl was fucking terrible.
Civil War, so good. Midnight is so
Maxine's
good.
not great. Have you seen Maxine?
Nah, Maxine's not good.
Yeah, it's not great. Midnight is pretty good.
But it's just such a shame because Pearl is incredible. Even Beef, the TV show.
But then they just have like shit like Death of a Unicorn.
Yeah, that film's so bad. That film was so disappointing.
Oh my god.
Smashing Machine was really good. Again, it's what I mean. It's so like.
Oh, Smashing Machine is so underrated.
Again, nothing about it in the Oscars.
Yeah, it's because it's fucking.
Nothing
It's
about
not
it.
the better Safdie film, is it? That's the problem.
Nothing about it in the Oscars at all because it came out last year, right?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Nothing about that in the Oscars at all.
I like that film. Right. See you in a bit, guys.
Bye.
Like and subscribe.